gosh, disaster happened right at the end of the last episode. And as all disasters go, it was preceded with the disheartening sound of all of my power going out. We were expanding, happily working ever after, and guess what? So we got to take that big sigh of relief and we got to take the next hour and go build another power plant somewhere else. And, by the time we get done building that power plant, then we might have enough power to expand a little while longer because really we're on the cusp. We were just getting to the point of opening up oil power, but now we're in a situation where what we can extract from the oil field, but can't do the fuel power yet. So we are about ready to go do that, and the power goes out. Now we've got to go do coal so we can get the power on so that we can get the materials to go open up the fuel generators, which is kind of what we were stuck with last time, scrambling to get coal going at the same time we were all almost ready to do oil. So what we're going to do right now is go get more coal. We've got 4 coal mines all chosen out, and we're ready to go ahead and go over there and build a platform and get those coal mines running. We're going to do our first priority power switch, not just a regular old power switch, priority power switch. So we're going to set that power switch on it. We're going to put some battery banks there for the first time. We're going to run off and build, and I'm going to come back and quickly show you what we built and the new innovations that we've put into it. So we'll see you in a moment. All right, so we have really been working hard, and we've basically created a power plant here that's over by the entrance that we once came into to get the quartz and to get some SAM ore and deliver it to our quartz and SAM ore truck stop. Right now what we've done is we've created the building. We've got 4 separate lines of coal coming to the building. So each of these rows is on their separate coal line. In the basement down here, we have set up the water pumps. And so I'm just going to show you this side. We have water pumps inside this part of the building. And you see that the water pumps are collected here in the center and sending them up on the outside to the second floor. We've made it so that we can get around and service any of these that need to be serviced. And so this side is going up there. On the top side, we've then added pipes, of course, to bring it to each of the machines. And it's, kind of crowded all the way through there. But these pipes are, coming from the downstairs and then getting into each one of them. And then up above here, we've got the lifts that are bringing in the coal. So basically, we've done a very, very compact model that is hopefully going to be trouble-free. Now, part of the challenge, and Robert, don't laugh.
Yeah.
Part of the challenge is going to be getting this started. Notice none of the smokestacks are going. We've got to somehow jumpstart this whole thing. Oh, one other thing I ought to show you.
No.
One other thing I gotta show you.
Nope.
Okay.
Oh, no, go ahead. Sorry. I realized you weren't showing off my mistakes. You wanted to show off something else.
No, I wanted to show them off that not only are we setting this up, but we're also going to save a little of the power. We calculated how much each of the machines that we put together generate, and we put about 20% of that power is going to be available in these battery power packs. Now, where does 20% come from? a swag, just a guess out of the air, just trying to figure out, what would you want if the power is starting to go down and it just barely gets to the point where it's going to start using the batteries. Obviously, we're not going to need it to power the whole thing all at once. It'll tell us when it starts to get into battery mode, and it'll allow us then to have some time to start putting some more generators together. So what we then have here is we then set up a whole bunch of biomass generators. They're sitting on the hill. There's a power pole right over here. What I'm going to do here in the next couple of moments is I'm going to go ahead and connect them and then cross our fingers and see if we get this thing started.
And we've isolated the power plant from the rest of the system. So right now we're just trying to get the power plant running, but we have to get 4 miners running as well as 12 water extractors running just off the biomass burners long enough for the coal to start rolling. And once that starts going, then we can get rid of the biomass burners and connect it up to the rest of it.
So Robert, do the honors. Go ahead.
Let's see if this is good enough.
Yeah, let's see if it's going to work. Okay, so now what we want to then see is we want to see, something happening. We want to see some of those begin to fire off. So, the water extractors have to start filling the pipes with water. The electricity has to be able to get to the miners here, and you can see the miners are starting to work. They're starting to bring coal.
Okay.
So that's good news. Got coal on the first level. Got coal starting to come on the second level. All right. How's it coming on the third level? Yep, I start seeing it coming down the third level. So that is good. Very good. And we see it coming on the fourth level. So we've at least been able to get all of the coal miners bringing coal. So that's good. They'll go on those 4 conveyor belts and they'll eventually go up those lifts and start getting in there. So the next thing we really have to see going is see if we can go in this door that I already took you in. See if the
I see a smokestack.
You see a smokestack?
I see smoke.
Oh,
yes.
And it is on this side.
Out of the first couple.
So yeah, these are going, which means they're making water. Good. The pipe above the pumps look like they're getting full. Those are full. Hey, it's working, Robert.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Very slowly. It's gonna take a long time before it's fully pumped up here.
Yeah, I'm sure that's the case. And at this point, any that it's making is just going straight into the batteries, because like you said, we don't have it hooked up to the whole rest of the system. So I'm not quite sure, Robert, how long we should wait. Do you already have the switch hooked up?
No, we should definitely wait until all of these are running and fully filled, because they're just not. There's a lot of these that are running partial, half, and whenever they aren't running, they're building up more stock. So
yeah, I see more and more of them with some smoke coming up there. So
yeah, I mean they're getting there,
but there's also some that are getting there and then going off and then coming back and going off. So
man. Look at our power chart. It's just all over the place. It's still getting there.
Okay, so let's go look at the power chart.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah. I guess I haven't seen one go quite that up and down in a long time.
Yeah, so the final row here, it's still, it's 30 seconds behind or a minute behind getting enough coal. So they're still running out of coal constantly, but they're doing pretty good on water.
Yeah. Well, it's still the manifold thing. They're all going to get some coal because of the splitters.
Yeah. And the manifolds take a while to fully load up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, do you think we should connect it up to the main grid now? Do you think we have enough to spare?
Yeah, let's go see where you had it disconnected. Let's go. Here's where we would put the switch.
Okay. And then later on we'll create a second line to do the quartz crystal mines.
Maybe.
Yeah, well, we should technically, but
Yeah, maybe.
yeah. Okay, here, but we'll at least make it official looking.
Oh, we're gonna actually make a platform. Good. Yeah, make sure none of the trucks hit it, right?
There you go. You don't want to cause an outage.
Tall, 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 tall.
All around? Okay, fine. Yeah, just a little bit of a hut there. There we go. And priority power switch.
So what are we gonna call this one? All right, so let's go look at this. Whoops. Configure it. Okay, grid A, grid B. Okay. Enter name here. What are we gonna name it? Our power's getting much more consistent.
Yeah, that's actually starting to look pretty good.
Yep, it's starting to look good.
Yeah.
What name are we gonna call this?
This is the River Coal Power Plant.
Good enough?
That's good enough. Now,
Okay.
it's not on yet. Let me connect up this other side, and then you can pull the switch.
You ready?
Go for it. No! What?
It's operational.
All I heard was the power down. Why did I hear the power down sound?
I'm not sure.
It worked. It's on, right?
Nope, things are red.
Nope, it's off. Okay, I just turn it back on. Hold. Eh? It's on.
I wonder why it went off right after it went on.
Yeah, that's an interesting chart you're seeing on yours right there. Huh.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? All the other coal plant probably took a while to get started or something.
Yes, exactly. Because
And so all
downstream we've got no power on, and all of those have to get back and up and running with the water and the power, just like we watched.
Well, the nice thing is that our max consumption is below our production capacity.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank goodness.
This blue line is the max consumption.
Yeah.
Our production right now is this black or darker line. Our capacity to produce is up here, and our consumption is going down and down. And our total production will continue to go up and up and up. So now, circuit break priority. Let's go look at this. River Coal Power Plant is going to be priority 1.
Absolutely.
So, and we're going to turn that on, and this means that if everything worked...
No, that was off. You just turned it off. There we go.
Why does it say off over here and has me going over here?
That's a good question.
I mean, that I would assume that the
Okay,
dot
no.
being over here would
No.
have been on, and the dot being over
Right.
here.
Up above, that's turning it the whole group on or off at once. That's turning the whole group on or off.
Oh, and so everything's going to...
And the direction is opposite, yes. Oh jeez.
Yep.
Okay.
So, River Coal Power Plant, we will put a switch on several other places so that we can isolate various things. And yes, I do think we ought to, isolate our power structure and make those all priority 8s. And at the same time, we've got other infrastructure that's not so important. They can be shut down first. So, all right. So you see, we finally got everything put together. We've named it River Coal Power there. So it's working. This is the first of the switches, so it's not going to really do a whole lot of good. We've given this a priority of 8. It's not going to shut down. The whole system's going to shut down at the same time as this one would shut down. So right now it doesn't do much good until we actually get more of those priority switches in place so that we can actually, when power is being interrupted, turn off lesser important items so that the power plants and so forth stay going. So that becomes very important. And we'll keep working on it so that we can get to that point. We should have plenty of power now to do what we need to. So I think we're going to end it here and call this a wrap. This is the best looking and the best working power plant we've put together yet. And so if you like this episode, hit that like button. Consider becoming a member as well as subscribing. And we'll look forward to seeing you again later. Thanks.